Hello, Leo, and welcome to your 3-month tarot forecast for October, November, and December of 2022. We are already in the last quarter of the year. Can you believe that, Leo? All right, so we are going to pull cards for general overall energies, cards to look at what's playing out for you guys in the physical, what's happening for you spiritually, what's happening for you romantically. All right, what do we have? Okay, so we have Saturn energy with structure that, just jumped in. So I feel over these next 3 months, you are doing a lot of work with Saturn energy, okay? And Saturn is currently retrograde. And let me see, Leo, let me look at my notes really fast to see when Saturn is direct. All right, Saturn is retrograde in Aquarius until October 23rd. All right, so you have already been going through some lessons of Saturn, okay? And since Saturn has been retrograde since June, you've been revisiting the past in your mind. And this is like everything in your life, okay? And really connecting dots, seeing cause and effect, a lot of consciousness and soul expansion and revelation taking place for Leo all 3 months, but this will be predominantly the strongest in October, okay? So we will leave Saturn there. But I also feel when Saturn goes direct, it brings rewards to you from lessons learned. Oh, and look, like right before we cut the deck, oh, I have it upside down. There you are on the bottom. Leo, you are going to shine. All right, so yeah, look at that. South Node, the past. That is for October. Progressions, journey for November. And conjunction, alliance for December. So Saturn is helping you with all of this, okay? I do feel because October is showing us past energy, and we have, as before October 2nd, we have 6 planets retrograde, the only 2 direct being Venus and Mars, okay? On October 2nd, Mercury is going to go direct, and then we saw on October 23rd, Saturn's going to go direct, and there is a third one in there. Let me see. And Pluto's going to go direct on October 8th, okay? So you have 3 planets going direct in October, but on October 30th, Mars is going to go retrograde, okay? So October, you are really experiencing all those retrograde energies from all the planets, and you're working a lot of stuff out, Leo, things that you've been really hung up on, struggling to get over, struggling to understand. It's all going to start making sense to you in October. I'm telling you, major consciousness expansion, a lot of soul evolution. And then as Saturn goes direct, you are kind of moving on a new path. Like you have a new spring in your step, a new focus, a new energy, a new vibe about you. You're definitely going to feel the shift. So November brings forth a new path for Leo, okay? And you're going to start a new journey. And in December, you have a new energy coming into your life, whether this is going to be a friend, a romantic partner, a coworker. There is this alliance that's being created by you in this new energy. And if this is not a new person, this would be where you and another person have a very significant idea that you're teaming up together to make happen, to make manifest, okay? So very big focus on a connection in December because of what you guys are creating with each other, okay? And if this is like a new friend coming in, you guys are going to become best friends, all right? This person is going to be very close to you. You see the geese, birds of a feather flock together. You and this person are very similar. Same goes if this is like a new romance or a new coworker. You guys are just really going to gel. You're going to vibe. This person's going to be in your life for quite some time moving forward, okay? And if this is where you and another person you already know are teaming up to start your own business, do some sort of project, you guys are going to grow quite close through the process, and you're going to be very successful. All right, so let's pull some cards to look at the energies playing out in the physical. All right, so we got follow the leader. We're going to put that over here because that's another overall. What Saturn has been putting you through, all the lessons that you've been going through, which you're wrapping up and you're completing, Leo, is to put you in a position of like a manager, leader, a position of power, owning your own business. Okay, you've been learning a lot, and now it's time for you to lead the way. And maybe for some of you, become the leader of your own life, listening to your own heart, your own soul, and cutting out the noise and chatter of what others want or expect of you. Okay, so we have spark, stuck in the mud, and Ghostlands. Okay, so even though this energy, this retrograde energy is very, very strong in October, like I feel that's the predominant amount, well, the predominant time that you're going to be spending in those retrograde energies. I do see it kind of spilling over into November and December, but with different areas of life. Okay, so as these revelations take place, as you understand, as your consciousness expands, Leo, you're being reignited inside. And that's part of that shift I feel inside of you, having a spring in your step. You know, you're smiling bigger, you're feeling different inside. And where you are currently feeling really stuck, no motion forward, no options, in November, you're no longer stuck. You're starting the journey. That door is opening for you, okay? And then here in December with conjunction Ghostlands, the reason for this new energy coming in for most of you is because it's like you're finally letting something like a relationship of the past go and accepting it for what it is. Okay, we'll pull some love and romance to see, you know, if there's any sort of reconciling going on in December, because, you know, that could be also taking place. But I see this more as a new energy coming into your life, and you're able to let your wall down, let your guard down, and you're just really gonna flow with this person. Okay, and then I see the bird there. You got the geese here, and I think that's a duck there. Let's see. Yeah, it's a duck. So just remember that birds of a feather flock together. And it's like you're finally finding your flock, Leo. Let's pull some tarot. Yeah, the overall energies just want to keep jumping out. This next 3 months is going to be a very prosperous time for Leo. Okay, because remember, as you complete the lessons, Saturn is bringing you guys blessings for the completion of those lessons. You're no longer going to be in this feeling of defeat, despair. Wow, as I say that, look at what's up next. Temperance, yeah. A lot of healing, a lot of balancing in your mind, heart, and soul, as well as in the physical realm for Leo. All right, King of Wands, Page of Wands, Nine of Wands, Seven of Swords, King of Pentacles, and Ten of Cups. Beautiful. Okay, yeah, see, these two cards are the depiction and the message of this card here, the spark. So whether you are feminine or masculine, you see the lion there. This is King of Wands, fire energy. This is the representation of you, Leo. And in October, look at that. Inside of you, a spark is igniting. And it's because it's like everything is finally making sense to you. You know, when we're going through the different challenges and lessons of the soul, they don't make sense at the time. And it's hard, it's painful, it's challenging. But you're coming to the end of that in October. You're having a lot of review. And through that review, it's like you're just going to see things differently. And in that seeing things differently, certain things that was hurting you, making you feel bad about yourself, all of that is transforming. you're coming out of some heavy, heavy stuff. I mean, we got Saturn with South Node past, okay? That is karmic energy. That is soul lessons. And none of that is ever easy to deal with, right? So you're wrapping all of that up in October. And as that happens, it's like you are rebirthing into a new version of yourself. And you're going to start feeling better than you have in a long time, Leo. And then in November, with this Nine of Wands and the Seven of Swords stuck in the mud, yes, there is something that has been very, very, very heavy on your heart for a long time. And you feel like defeated by it, maybe lied to, betrayed. It's unfair. It's unjust. I did everything right. I did everything I was supposed to do. Okay. But regardless of that, nothing happened. Nothing shifted. Nothing changed for me. And now in November, because you've gone through all of this, you're going to see this situation differently. And remember, a door is opening for you. And this is general, Leos. So all of this is going to play out so differently in each and every one of your lives. All right. These are just the general energies that Spirit wants to make you aware of, so that as this stuff starts to play out and unfold, you're like, oh, okay, I know exactly now what that reading was talking about. Okay. You're not going to be stuck in these energies and these emotions any longer. You're going to be completed with them. You are starting a new journey in November. And then December, yeah, the things that used to haunt you, oh no, no more, Leo. You are over it, okay? But also this alliance with this new energy, or somebody you know coming in for you guys to do some sort of like business venture or project with each other. This, you see the Ten of Cups? If this is like a new friend, new romance, new coworker, yeah, you guys are gonna be buds. You're coming out both as kings, okay, whether you're feminines or masculines, or a feminine and a masculine, okay, it doesn't matter. You're both coming out as kings, which is showing how matched your energy is. You are fire. This person is showing as earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They don't have to be an earth sign, okay? They can have earth characteristics where they're just very practical, very stable, very solid. You can count on them. This person, I feel, has money around them. Okay, so if this is like a new person, new romance friend or coworker, yeah, you guys have a long journey with each other and a lot of happiness ahead of you. If this is where you and another person are teaming up for a business or a project, you guys are going to have major, major success. And this person is reliable and trustworthy. Leo, they want to make money, or they want to complete the project. They are in it 100%, and you guys are going to have a lot of success. Okay, so a lot of like heavy stuff you've been dealing with mentally, emotionally, spiritually, big transition as you wrap up October, because you're done with a lot of different soul lessons. It's time for abundance to come back in. You are more in control of yourself, of your life, of your destiny, or at least that's the way that you're feeling. Okay, and you're starting a new journey in November, and then you have this beautiful alliance happening for you in December. So let's look at your spiritual energies and see what's happening for Leo in that space. Okay, divine creation, acceptance, personal commitments, euphoria. Yeah, that is beautiful spiritual energy for everything that's going on. It's the divine recreation of Leo, okay? And that's happening for you spiritually. November, we have the light body. Independence brings comfort, past restrictions, ancestral healing. See, you are really letting a lot go in November, where we've been stuck, where we've been hung up, where we haven't been able to understand. A lot of healing, a lot of activation, a lot of consciousness expansion, because Saturn's been working you over, Leo, and you're done with that. And this is your reward. Like, there is a lot of growth spiritually. And Cathedral of Light, stubborn attitudes, extending the olive branch, and artistry. All right. So this new energy, this new person, or this person that you are teaming up with in December, Leo, you both are very headstrong, okay? And you might have a few, like, you guys are very much alike. You vibe, you gel, all right? But because you're both very stubborn, you might butt heads occasionally, so just know that. but this person is like a pillar of light to you, and you are like a pillar of light to them. It's very soul, it's very honest, all right? You guys are absolutely soulmates. Again, whether friend, romance, or a new coworker, or even somebody you are partnering up with on a project. You guys are soulmates, and you're going to feel that connection right away. So you're both very headstrong, very stubborn. That's another trait of earth signs, is being stubborn. So just further iteration of this earth energy being very strong in this person. Two of Cups. The Magician. Wow. And yeah, look at King of Wands right there again. Okay, Leo, all pieces of you are coming together, and I do feel Saturn's really been working you over through relationships, because we have the Two of Cups coming out here, okay? So friendships, family ships, co-workers, relationship with self, relationship with your kids, relationship with your parents, relationship with your romance, okay? You've really been worked over and challenged and stretched, okay? And now you're wrapping all of that up, and you're going to come into such profound understanding. And I know that's not saying a lot, because everyone's like, I want money, I want blessings, I want this, I want that. I do see that, but this is like your focus is really wrapping up this cycle. And as that takes place, you activate, Leo, inside. You rebirth. You're transitioning. You're changing. You are not going to see the world the same in November, or feel the same about yourself or your life. It's very beautiful. And in November, like, you're no longer feeling stuck. You're feeling the magic again. You're feeling powerful again. Okay. And then here, you end the year like sitting on top of your world, feeling strong, feeling confident, feeling satisfied, feeling productive, feeling successful, content in your relationships. Now we're in Ten of Cups energy, whereas before we're in the struggle. We're feeling defeated through Five of Swords. All right, so let's pull some cards to specifically look at your love and romance energies, and then we'll pull some more general energies, and then some final advice from Spirit for the next 3 months. Okay, building a future. This one is a keeper. Your love life is ascending to the next level. Law of attraction. We attract what we are. Use the law of attraction to manifest your perfect match by being the perfect match to yourself first. And higher self. No matter how dark or muddy your path may be, trust the guidance of your higher self. Okay. So I'll read for both singles and couples. Leo, for those of you who are coupled up in a happy, committed relationship, you know, there's more highs than there's lows. It's not toxic, crazy. You know, it's a normal, happy, committed relationship. In October, you guys are making some plans. I feel because this energy is lightening up for you, it may also make things more available to you in physical reality, but it's like you and your partner are making plans here. Like, are you going to move in with each other? Are you going to buy a house? Are you going to move location? Are you going to add to the family? You guys want to start your own business? You know, there's something that you guys are talking about in October to do that I feel prior it would have only been a dream. Like, it didn't seem realistic or possible for you guys. Okay, and then in November, a lot of positive through this discussion, this dreaming, you guys are manifesting. Okay, and then here in December, for couples with that higher self, again, that kind of goes back to the retrograde energies. Leo, some of you may be haunted in the physical by a past ex, or in your mind feeling a bit haunted. All right, it's like just as you end the year, there's this energy of an ex that's coming back into your life, and it kind of rocks your boat a little bit. If it's just in your mind and your heart, it feels a little startling and jarring. Like, I thought I was over this. Like, why is this revisiting me? And if it's just happening in your mind and in your heart, Leo, it is because you are tying up that connection spiritually. And that's why you're feeling it. That's why you're thinking about it. Okay. If this person literally comes back in your physical reality, I do feel it's a very similar message of it's for you guys to have closure and to wrap things up, okay? But it does stir you a little bit. All right. My singles out there, there's love around you all 3 months, Leo. I am seeing potential for, people that you've already been dealing with, talking to, you guys growing closer and getting committed and involved and really starting to build a future with each other, make those future plans, get really committed and locked in with each other, okay? Other singles out there, I do see there's people around you, okay? But it's like you're not really wanting to settle down with any one of these choices right now. And it could be because you were waiting on like a past relationship and to see like what's fully going to play out there, what's really going to happen there. And by December, you're going to know, you're going to have closure, you're going to have understanding. Okay. And I feel like you guys are letting it go. You're letting this ex go. You're like, there's just no way, no how. It's just not meant to be. Like, that's the decision you're coming to. Okay, so my singles out there, I do see you dating. I do see somebody really feeling you and wanting to, get deeper with you. But if you've been in the process of healing, of getting over an ex, I feel like it won't be until towards the end of December or January that you're truly, fully releasing that past relationship to open yourself up to love, where you could be fully present all the way, mind, heart, body, and soul. All right, because when we're struggling to get over an ex, we're not really present, mind and heart, are we? Lovers, yeah, look at that. 6 of Wands and 7 of Swords. Oh, I don't like this past energy coming in December because my couples and my singles, all right, you look happy through October and November. My singles, you're getting attention. Like, somebody is really doting on you, really wanting you to notice them, wanting you to give them the time of day, wanting you to give them a chance, okay? Somebody's really trying to sweep you off your feet and have you notice them. And they're real, they're legit. They are very, very attracted to you, okay? And my coupled up Leos out there, yeah, you and your partner look really good through October and November, making plans, feeling successful, okay? But even like my couples, if it's not like an ex coming back from the past, you guys might have like an old issue, an old experience from the past resurface in December. And just remember, it's resurfacing for the completion, for the closure and the release of it, okay? And I do really feel that for those of you singles out there where this is an ex returning rather than a specific kind of situation or challenge returning, it's for the completion so you can finally let it go. And because, we're picking up on you being rebirthed, you being a new version of yourself, I don't think you're going to see this ex through the same eyes as you have. And you're going to realize like how much you've changed. And it might bring you a little bit of sadness that you're not in love with them anymore and that you don't really care anymore. Because sometimes, we tell ourselves, oh, this is my one, this is who I belong to, this is where I need to be. And it's just not happening, it's not happening, it's not happening. And, over time, are we connected to the idea that this is supposed to be the one, or are we truly connected into the fact that this is the one? And I feel like for some Leos in December, you're gonna come into like a conclusion of, I'm connected to the idea of this being who I'm supposed to be with, okay? And it's a little disillusioning for you because then you're going to see them in a whole different light. There's not going to be any rose-colored glasses on. You're going to see all of them, every bit of them. And previously, even if you did know like negative things about them, you saw them in a rose-colored glasses, okay? And now you're going to see them for what they really are. And I feel by seeing them for what they really are is what allows you to finally let this go and be done with it, okay? And, you know, again, if this is like an old situation or challenge that pops up in the couple situation, it's for closure. Leo, Saturn is done working you over. You've learned your lessons, and you know, part of the completion of that is getting the closure, the understanding, the clarity that you need, all right? But single or coupled up, Leo, your partner's loving on you, being there for you, supporting you. And my singles, like, there could be multiple people just trying to court you, trying to woo you, get your attention. I don't see you being lonely in October and November. All right, so let's pull some more general energies. Solar flares activate. Yeah, you're going to change, Leo. Something is activating inside of you. A spark igniting inside of you. It's boom, boom, boom. And dignified strength. And Sagittarius, expand. Okay. You and Cancer kind of have similar readings for the way you're going to expand consciously. All right, Leo, yes, you're being activated in October because you're done with these lessons. You've learned them. Saturn's done working you over, okay? And in November, you're going to realize like all the strength, all the wisdom that you've transformed into, and you're strong and you're determined, and you know, you're feeling far more optimistic and positive. And then in December with that Sagittarian energy, something that has long since haunted you, okay? Finally, you're getting the closure, the completion on that. Whether it's a relationship, a memory from the past, an injustice from the past, it's different for all of you. But it's been around for a long time, and no more is it going to hurt you, Leo. You are done with that energy. Thank goodness. Like, I just see you feeling so happy and so free as you end this year, and you're so optimistic and positive and excited for 2023, okay? Just the way everything has switched around for you, because Saturn's done working you over. It's time for you to get some blessings of Jupiter. You've done the work, and Jupiter is the ruler of Sagittarius, so there you go. It's time for Leo to get blessings, and they are coming, because remember, you're ending the year feeling comfortable, abundant, secure, happy, and satisfied. All right, let me reshuffle that. Right, divine channel. You are a divine channel. You work with your angels and guides to deliver messages that assist others on their spiritual path. Okay, because you have this spark that activate. Leo, some of you are becoming very, very aware of your spiritual gifts in October, and part of what you've been going through has been the preparation, because that's your new path forward, is walking a more spiritually based life and doing readings or healings for others. Perfectionist, keep your standards high and honorable, but let go of the need to be perfect. Leo, you are perfect as you are. All right, Spirit wants you to know that. And false assumptions, this is simply a misunderstanding. Let go of the need to be right. Okay, so you know, in December, and I love this because you got Thank Your Lucky Stars. Oh, and look at financial freedom. Okay. Thank your lucky stars and financial freedom. Those are the blessings that are coming for Leo. All right. Yeah, it's gonna be a big eye opener in December. This energy that returns back to you, even though it's foreclosure. Okay, you're gonna realize that you were kind of wrong in perception about certain things. Like, you're gonna get the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, which is very healing, very freeing for you. Okay. and you are as perfect as you can be. Spirit's saying, don't be so hard on yourself. Leo, really pay attention to your intuition. You are on fire. And again, some of you, these next 3 months, the way things fall into place is your awakening to realize, yes, I am meant to have a spiritually based practice or to do spiritual work on the side, whatever the case may be. Follow those promptings, all right? So Saturn is done working you over, Leo, and it's only going to start getting better from here all the way to the end of the year. And then 2023, I feel is going to be very, very blessed for you. All right. So those are your messages. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care.